Welcome to another one of my little walks. I'm in Gomersall today and I'm going to be trekking up the old railway that runs through Oakwell Hall from Gomersall. Well, that's Gomersall Bridge. You can see the other side of that bridge used to be the station. The bridge that actually crosses Bradford Road, very close to where it turns into Dewsbury Road. So the railway, it's actually called the New Leeds Line, as well as a few other names. Actually runs 13 miles from Huddersfield to Wortley in Leeds. So I'm gonna have a wander up, maybe go down some little snickets and alleyways that nobody's been down, see what we can find, see what's left of the railway. So let's get to it. Right guys, this is the start of the tracks. See the bridge there? That's down where we just stood at the start, showing the bridge on the other side. You can just see it in there. Obviously it was a steel bridge, probably a girder bridge I would have thought. Lots of them slots there. And we look over here. Yeah, you've got the same slots there, look. And then the blue bricks on top of the wall. So, I tell you what is here. What a ballast. Didn't move any ballast, did there? Tons of it here. Tons and tons. But I came up here the other day, last weekend in fact. And there is actually a fence here, which I didn't get through. But this time, someone has actually cut it. So, obviously in the last 7 days, someone's opened the way through, which is a little bit dangerous because it is a sheer drop. I don't want to get any closer than that for you. There's nothing really else up here. So this line was actually kind of a latecomer to the railway party in the mid-1800s. Planning actually started in 1891 and it was approved in 1892, but it actually didn't open to any traffic until it opened for goods traffic in May 1899, and only then it ran through Battyford, Mayfield and Northrop. So the main reason for a new line between Huddersfield and Leeds was because Mayfield had become kind of like the cork in the bottle, so to speak. London North Western already had a line from Huddersfield to Leeds, but unfortunately for them they had to share the section through Mayfield. So as you can see, what would have happened is the section through Mayfield belonged to the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, so they obviously decided that their trains took first priority, which actually made a lot of the coal traffic back in the late 1800s delayed. So they had planned London North Western to extend their own line, but as it went through Dewsbury town centre, it was too close to the mills to widen, and also they had the perennial problem of the Morley Tunnel, which had just been a massive expense to widen. So as you can see, the only other option really was to build this line. Hi guys, so this is Moor Lane, and that's Brake's Farm. Looking at the old maps, it looks like there was a cottage here, right at the start of the bend, just on the right here where I'm stood. So I was hoping to find some remnants of it, but there's actually nothing here. I'm actually wondering if the railway embankment just totally demolished it completely. There's a few red bricks and stones around, but nothing I would call foundations. So pretty much the only thing I've found is this. So if you're missing a duck, contact me. So we're on the embankment now, slipping and sliding. Look in here, some coal. See that? Unburnt coal. So, and I can actually see plenty of it round here. So if they're putting your bill up and you can't afford to heat your home, get down here with a bucket. It seems that all the ballast has been kicked down here as well, along with quite a bit of burnt materials like this. That actually looks a bit like that duck that I've just found. Or am I just quackers? And then he does it there, look. You see that? Right, come on, let's make it up Everest. Up, up, up. For me, what I do. I thought that was another duck then. So my find alarm's just gone off, and what I saw was that over there. See that sticking out the ground just there? Well, before we get to that, I've got this, which may be the same thing. It's obviously part of the railway. Let's get through these trees, and it is, yeah, it is. It's some kind of cable stay, I'd say. I'm going to say something was tied onto that. As far as I know, there was no bridge or anything here. And look, that one's a bit buried. I don't want to dig it up. Of course, we're only here to scrape the surface, not to dig. Let's have a look at this one. The tree looks a little bit dead, so be careful. Wow. Look at that. That tree is absolutely soaking, even though we've had more rain. I'm feeling that this one may be falling down the hill, or as the roots of the tree, because it's absolutely solid. It's not coming. Even if I moved it a bit, it's railway relics. Oh, I slipped down the hill. Beautiful. Right guys, I've just fallen down the embankment. This tree give way on me. Come down the back of this tree, obviously that's where I slipped. Look at that. Now I've not touched that, that's exactly how I've come to it. Oh, it's stuck, is it? There's some on it? Oh no, they ain't, it's roots. So number 2. Look at that. Number 2. So, just walking up this path where the old line used to be, I spotted that brick down there. Obviously someone's pulled it out because it's just sat on the top of the ground. So I had a little walk round. Now, I've had a look on the maps here and it doesn't show anything. No buildings, no nothing. But as I walk round, I found some good finds here. Look guys, look at this. You see that? That is authentic railway coal. You see that? Another piece there next to it, and a hell of a lot of this, which looks like stuff out of the firebox. Now, as far as I know, they had dumping grounds for the firebox, but looking at all this down here, they've obviously been dumping it just off the track, which is fantastic for me. Just have a little dig through the top of it. But look at that. a firebox remains. So let's have a look at this brick, see if there's any more. Any markings on it? Yeah, someone's moved that. Obviously got a bit of paint on that as well. But there's no mark. Definitely a railway brick. In fact, look at that. Get a bit lower. Mixed in with all this stone, slag and everything is the bricks. Oh, is that a washer? Metal washer. Maybe some of the fluid firebox on the footplate. I love this stuff. Look at that. Older than me. Right guys, sun's going down a bit now, so I was just going to head home and come back another day. But I saw this brick side of the path. While I was scraping it, believe it or not, I saw this one. Now, obviously I've given it a scrape. I could only see the ORT on it at first, and it seems to say Wortley 3-2 3/4. Is that how far Wortley's away? I'd love to have seen that in its original setting, but I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to touch it. Hopefully one day you can come and find it. So part of the old railway now is, as it goes through the Oakwell Hall grounds, they've used the embankment as a bit of a bridleway / walkway in some places. So just walking up it now. So this gap in the trees that you can see will have been another bridge, which has now totally disappeared. If you look at the topography of the land, you can actually see that it dips where the bridge got took away. Now there is a mill pond on the other side. Now whether that bridge was there just to serve that mill pond, I am not sure. There doesn't seem to be anything else on this side that would need the bridge, to be honest. A rabbit there, look. Can you see that? I hated Watership Down as a kid. So I'm going to end part 1 my little trek here. Please subscribe, like, do the YouTube things, and I shall see you for part 2 soon.